What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Another day, another year. Let's get into it. We're back on the grind for year 2. So I did talk to everyone in town and talk to my family. You guys kind of saw a clip of it at the end of the last one, but I didn't go any further than that. So we're gonna set out as we are. Now I know the game wants me to go to Goblin Wall. My question is, I have the fire element. Do I really need to go to Goblin Wall? I've never done this before. I think I'm gonna try something new. I couldn't remember if you could do that or not. I don't have any reason to stop at Mars Pass. I don't really have anything to make or do. And now we're to a portion, the Vale of Alfitaria. We've never been here. Let's go to Alfitaria first. Why not? This is where Soul Oct and all them are from. Yeah, I'm going to the Moogle house. Let's go. Thank you for the Mog stamp. Alright, now we're gonna go to one of my favorite places. Oh, encounter. Ukes! Hail, Mirbarlander! Might you be carrying an iron shard? I think I do. Well, let me see it. Yes, this is it. Perhaps it is a variation. No, a meteor then? Possibly, but still. This requires further investigation. Would you mind trading this for a bronze shard? Oh, fine. We are thankful. I need that iron shard, but no, whatever, I'll find more. Tida, or Tida. This is one of my favorite locations, actually. Just the idea of it being like that constant reminder of this is what happens to a village if you don't come back.
The sun once smiled on
it's such a great way
more than any other
to kind of give you that motivation and incentive, especially because you kind of visit this in your second year unless you are doing something real weird.
The villagers eagerly awaited their caravan's return. But for them, the crystal would never shine again.
It helps that the town's center also kind of looks like your town.
That not a single one of them tried to escape. All stood fast, waiting for the caravan, hoping to the very end. After hearing that tale, I felt the weight of my burden like never before.
It's nice that they don't introduce this to you in the first year, because if they chuck that on you in the first year, I feel like it feels too rushed. You haven't had time to come back to your village successfully and get that kind of rewarding feeling. But just after you successfully complete a full year and come back, they throw this on you. Like, yeah, make sure you always come back. Phoenix down, gladly. Certainly didn't mean to do that. Let's put a cure here. Phoenix down there. think that's the way forward. Not what I'm interested in right now. Make our way this way. Yeah. Perfect. Wow, that sticks around for a long time after the mission's gone. Should I start B-stepping on people again? Yeah, see, I told you I'd find another iron shard. Also, I just had a mini epiphany. I'm fairly certain, and this is just a guess, but the don't pick anything up, I think that refers to stuff that goes on top of your head, not items. I'm pretty sure there's a separate one called don't pick up items. Oh, that's right. I need to equip fire here. I think that's the way on. I think this is not the way. Yeah. What elements is this? Earth. I thought I was just on Earth. What element did I just have? Wind? I was not paying attention. Iron armor design. Nice. Alright. See, like this pedestal here looks so similar to the starting town that I feel like they're trying to draw your your thoughts towards, oh my goodness, this is what it'll look like if our crystal doesn't get filled every year. And it coincides a lot with what the mayor was saying. Okay, I can't walk on that. With what the mayor was saying at the beginning of the year, which I think I must have missed at the end of the last recording, but he's like, you better not go thinking about not coming back now, because there was a guy that tried to come back or tried to fix the Myrrh instead of coming back, and nobody remembers him. I'm like, but you're telling me about him, so obviously you remember him at least a little. But anyway. That guy just stood there and guarded to the right when I was attacking him from the left. Interesting strategy, monsieur. Go this way then? Moogle, I'm kind of tired of you getting tired, you know? Ah, yes, you must go this way. Clear. Cure. Pick up. Pick this up. Throw it over. Fronting on him. Gill. Strange liquid, sparkling bracer. I think that's a defense? Sounds like a defense. It says bracer. Okay, now, so does up here have anything, or is this where I came from? Weird area with nothing. Oh, I need fire for these. Goodness, with my low magic score, it's gonna take 18 billion years for me to get through any of these areas. Ow. Ten gil, totally worth all that time and health. Get the way, Mug. Oh, really? Oh, really? Alright, burn it. Let's go. You know, for all the spider webs around here, I don't think I've seen a single spider. Also, is it always one overgrown pot and one pot with nothing in it? Yes, yes. thus far that has been the case. Thunder, that doesn't help. Would you sit still? I love missing. It's so entertaining. I can never tell which way's forward. Again, really wish I had a map. I think that would be something that would be nice to have without having to have like a Game Boy Advance plugged in. I sure do hope the remaster just lets you have a map. I think I definitely went the way you're supposed to go. Yeah, this is certainly the way you're supposed to go.
Start exploring all the other directions again. Oh no. I'm gonna get shock locked to death. I'm really surprised I didn't get killed there. Poisoning me. I think I'm still in the realm of places I'm supposed to be going. Oh my goodness, if I even remembered this area a little bit, despite having claimed it as one of my favorite areas. That helps me. A little pocket. Boy, am I glad I spent the ages backtracking to get over here. And now, just to be thorough and make sure there's no side path down this upper pathway. Okay, no side path. But there was enemy, so that was worth it. Now, this way, I think, is less far forward once I'm done.
Come on, mug. Oh, my inventory's full. That is the first time that has happened. Jeez. Well, I can certainly drop some things. That seems to me like it would be more worth it to hold on to than these three things. And probably, I don't know, this cure ball, this thunder ball, this other fireball. Actually, I'm gonna re-pick up that fireball. Because I have a Moogle pocket, I'm going to make... There we go, got fire going. So now... I can take even longer to get through these things.
Wow, full fire? That's as much damage as one of my other attacks because of my magic versus attacks first. Crazy.
Bottle of milk and some money. Alright. 20 money. Man, I know in later years, at least, this area is full of like massive flying monsters that want to destroy you and are very easily capable of doing so. It becomes such a nightmare, just this last little final stretch to getting into that boss fight arena. There's like a million really tough enemies. Alright, a million's an exaggeration, but still, there's a lot of really tough enemies. Easily my favorite boss in the entire series. What a creative idea for a boss. It's so fun and inventive and unique, and it captures the essence of this whole area so perfectly. It really is such a wonderfully written and designed boss. The Myrrh could corrupt an inanimate object and give it life. That's something special. Come on, get physical with you. Those folk aren't worth my time. I can move out of their spaces pretty easily, even when I'm slowed by his little slow circles, so I'm not really too worried about them. for this fight, you basically just want to stay right up on him. The majority of his stuff, like other than that little slow effect and his little swipe with his fence there, that ability right there, he doesn't have anything that can hit you up close. All of his other, well, I guess his poison breath too, right? But if you're not standing in front of him, you should be fine. Standing to the back of either one of his sides is ideal. See, he breathes that out and he sits there for a while and he's totally vulnerable. And that only does half a heart of damage, so even then that's not all that terrifying. The needle attack you want to avoid as much as possible. That one deals half a damage per instance that it hits you. So basically just don't stand in front of this boss and the fight's pretty trivial. I never said that the actual fight itself is all that intriguing. I think that's actually I think that's one of this game's weaker points. I don't know how much the bosses really feel like these, unique, engaging and events. They seem a lot more just like, here's one big enemy that you're going to have to dish out a lot of damage to. And kind of move around a bit, just like every other enemy in the game. It just has more hit points. Whereas a lot of games will do that pretty well. A lot of games will take the bosses and kind of try to make them a culmination of the skills you've learned so far in a unique and engaging way. I really do love the boss design in this game. I think the crab boss is probably one of the better fights out of all the bosses because of that staged progress that you make as it changes its moveset, the more damage you deal to it, that sort of thing. Because that really feels unique, and you have to kind of learn each of the movesets and play around them differently. Your strategy changes as you continue to fight. It's a little bit more engaging than just, oh, this is a big enemy with a lot of hit points. But like I said, the design of every boss is amazing. The kind of the story behind each boss is really well done. But the fighting for some of the bosses could be better. That is something that I wouldn't necessarily be against in the remaster, is maybe a look at a rework on how the boss fights play out. Maybe adding some more of that crab boss design into the other boss fights. Like, how cool would it be if he, say, lost his cannon partway through that fight and revealed some other weapon behind it that made him a little bit more dangerous to stand close to, and then you had to try to fight him from range because now he doesn't have one of his ranged attacking powers, his cannon, and it kind of switches up the strategy there. I doubt they'll make that change as far as the remaster goes. It's very likely just going to be, hey, here's the HD, here's, a couple of quality of life things, a map, better, maybe a little bit better, more intuitive controls. But other than that, I doubt they're actually going to make very many mechanical changes. But it would be something I'd like to see. I did not take your Moogle Dolly. But I will bring you a real Moogle. And I am going to send you a fruit seed. Why is all my mail from Mimi? Nobody else is interested in me, apparently. Alright. What was the goal? What was the task? Pick up items? I did amazing at that. I picked up so many items. This should be like 150. Okay, excuse me, 219. Wow. Guess all that backtracking was worth it. I'm gonna get to pick whatever I want. Except this Moogle Pocket for some reason. Oh, because I already have a Moogle Pocket. I need a Chocobo Pocket. Got you. Understood. Anything else in here? Okay, there's a Strength +2. I don't think I should pass up a Chocobo Pocket for that, though. I do want to investigate very quickly. Of course, I can do an encounter. Oh, and my controller disconnected. That's the Alfitaria caravan. Hello there. How is everything with you? We ran into the Black Knight, you see. I've always wanted to see how strong a warrior he really is, so I challenged him. Well, there was your mistake. He fought with nothing as disciplined as swordsmanship. He just lunged at us wildly while shouting something. It was like a great storm, terrible, full of wrath. Like, what a characterization of his fighting style. It's really well written. Should you ever see the Black Knight on your travels, stay as far away from him as you can. It's like this, oh, he was no swordsman, but man, was he ferocious and terrifying. Like, that's really well written. Kind of adds this layer of fear, almost. I was correct, it is Earth. Alright, we are good to go. And next time on, we'll be exploring Moschit Manor, or Musket Manor. Either way, thank you so much for watching this episode of Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles long play, blah 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 blah, blah whatever it's called. I really appreciate any feedback that you guys have to give, any constructive criticism, anything to help me make things better in future episodes. I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching. Please give a like and subscribe if you enjoyed. I plan on releasing more of this content every week. Now that the episodes are getting a little bit shorter, I might be able to do more than one episode a week. But we'll see how things go with my schedule. I do work a full-time job. This is not just what I do, so I am rambling on at this point. Never know how to close out videos, so I'll just say have a great rest of your day, however long that is, and hope to see you next time. Bye-bye!